Hey everybody, Tsukonko the Fall here. Recording a video here. The schedule for the convention, the A&E convention, going to be going there Thursday the 21st to do registration. And at midnight, going to be going to DJ Code's dance in the main ballroom, which this is the map of the mezzanine area where the main ballroom is. Then the next day, opening ceremonies are at 10:30. So I'll be going to that. Followed by there's the guest of honor meet and greet with Enro and Mish. Then at 11:30, Furry Pressure Luck starts in panel room 1. I unfortunately don't have the map available, but that's on the 4th floor, I believe. You get your con book, you'll see where I'm talking about. Then also at the same time, Impossible Fursuit Charades going on from 12 to 1, panel room 3. I might be trying to do both of those since, I really loved Impossible Fursuit Charades last time. But then at 1 o'clock in the second ballroom, Cheat and Greet with Shitani. I'm definitely looking forward to hanging out with Shitani. And right after that, also in the second ballroom, is the Enamel Pin Trading Station. I figured I'd check that out. I have a few pins I could potentially trade. See what's going on there. Then in panel room 1 at 3 o'clock is Life of the Furry YouTuber, starring Ada Delota. And after that, I got a couple hours free from 4 to 6, which maybe get to do the furry Fuzzy Logic escape room with some of you guys. Also, the Artist Alley Dealer's Den are open until then, so probably hit up those as well. Then after that, the fursuit games start at 6 o'clock and go to 8 o'clock. But a couple other things are happening halfway through those. First games are happening in the main ballroom. Furry Improv is happening in panel room 2 from 7 to 9 o'clock. And Hunter Husky's Wedding is happening from 7:30 to 9 o'clock in the second ballroom. And then lastly, we got two other things. We got Typing of the Dead happening in the game room from 8 to 10, and Impossible Fursuit Charades After Dark happening in panel room 3 from 9 to 10. Also, I forgot to mention Pineapple Fox is having his monster movies in panel room 1 at 8. I believe at 8 o'clock. Did I have that on here? Yeah, 8 to 9. Then on Saturday, 10 a.m. is the Zootopia Appreciation panel in panel room 1. It's happening at the same time as the sponsor brunch, but fortunately there's half an hour left of it that I'll be able to make it to that, so won't miss it this year. Hopefully there'll still be some food left. Then got about half an hour left. I might pop over to the Dealer's Den for a little while before I go over to the second ballroom for MOSFET's meet and greet, which is happening from 12 to 1. Then 1:30 to 3 o'clock is the Fursuit photo lineup and the Fursuit group photo happening in the main ballroom. I'm going to be rooming with Jack Blackheart, so we're going to be doing all kinds of recording and photo shoot stuff, so we'll definitely be doing that. Then I got a couple hours from 3 to 5 empty. If I haven't done the room escape by then, be time to do it then. Also, potentially anything else you guys might want to do while we hang out. Then Beta Wolf is hosting a Beekeeping 101 in panel room 1. Told him I'd check that out with him, or check his panel out. Then from 6 to 8 o'clock is the Fursuit Dance Competition in the main ballroom. I'll be going to check out that. I'm sure some of my friends will be entering. But at 7:30 is the A&E Past the End game. I actually was in that last year, which I'll link you in the description to the YouTube video where you can find that. Actually, only just found out it was posted to YouTube recently. Then halfway through the A&E Past the End game is Hyena Improv Laugh Factory with Hano Hyena. I hope to go check out their their panel there in panel room 1. Passien is going to be in panel room 3. There's also Taiko Drum Master, another game tournament happening in the game room from 8 to 10. And lastly, the Furry Improv Extravaganza happening in panel room 2 from 9 to 10:30. So then the last day at 10 a.m. is the early opening for sponsors for the Dealer's Den. Might take advantage of that since nothing's going on then until noon on Sunday that I'm interested in. Noon on Sunday is JFET's Werewolf panel in panel room 1. Sadly, it's also Making Comics with Mish happening in panel room 3. Might try to do both if I can, but hopefully that won't come to that. Fursuit Recess is happening at 1 o'clock in the main ballroom at 1 o'clock, as well as the Furry High Rollers in panel room 3. Depending on how I feel about things, I might try to do the game instead of Fursuit Recess, depending on who's planning on going to that. Then also in panel room 3, right after that, 2 o'clock, is Furry Wheel of Fortune. After that is Furry Jeopardy, but it's also the same time as A&E's Got Talent, so I don't know if I'm be able to do that. Sadly, it's also at the same time as Danger Fox's Cartooning 101, panel room 1. But yeah, A&E's Got Talent goes from 3 to 5. And finally, we got 5 o'clock, Let's Make a Documentary with Aurora Leinhardt in panel room 1. And then closing ceremonies at 6 to 6:30, which will wrap up the convention. But I will be staying there in the hotel until Monday. So if anybody's still hanging around after, I'll be doing that as well. Also, to add to the announcement, I'll be doing the New Hampshire Fur Bowl at Strikers Bowling in Raymond, New Hampshire. It's tomorrow night from 7 to 11. I know it's kind of last minute, but hey, if you're going, come on down, say hi before the convention. But yeah, also my roommate Jack Blackheart is planning on recording all the time during this convention. He's planning on putting together a music video, and if you would like to participate, I'll be posting a link to his announcement video about that in the description. He and Ruki Natsu do a better job of explaining what he's got planned there. But yeah, come say hi. Can't wait to see you guys.
What?
Thanks.